Hello everybody, this is SB, also known as Mr. Google. This is my next video about the upcoming game Command & Conquer. If you haven't seen my videos before with some gameplay and explanations and PvE or PvP, you should watch those, but this video is going to be about all of the generals, their prices, my premium and the premium thoughts, what you get extra with premium, how many points you get per win, how many points you need per general, and I'm going to show you all of the perks of all factions, so the APA, the EU and the GLA. So if you'd like to watch a video with gameplay, you should watch another video, because this video will not contain gameplay. Alright, as you just have seen in the screen, you get about 500 CP points for the daily win, 200 XP and about 10 to 160 CP points for a win in multiplayer. And you seem to get a little bit more points for PvP matches versus real players than if you choose to go on ahead and fight the artificial intelligence. So let's get started with the APA. All of the generals inside of the APA, their special player powers with the description, the information about all of these generals from all factions, their different prices, the prices in Valor or the VP points or the CP points, which could differ from 500 VP points to near the 1000, or the CP points, they can differ from 5000 to nearly 8000, and you will see that in just a bit. Also, I'll give an overview of all of the units and their description as of pre-game. With that I mean, just as you can see right now, their description in game, which should give a fairly good idea of how the game will implement the use of the current units. Not all of the generals might already be done. For example, the aircraft general of the EU, he doesn't really have aircraft yet. They are implementing jets and fighters later on in the game. I hope they'll bring something like the Aura bomber from the original general. That was one of my favorite ones. Or the special Comanches. Well, they have something that looks like that already. That's actually a cool unit. In this video you will also see one of my generals which I already purchased. That one was the equivalent of a 700 CP point general. So for those who would like to ask, oh, you forgot one, no. If you only see the word customize and not the price to the left, that's because it's that type of general. So for now I'll try to shut up for a little bit. I'll hope to inform you guys as good as I can. I made this video, maybe it's not as exciting as gameplay, but a lot of people asked me also on the forums to do a video like this. So I'll hope I'll make a lot of people happy. Maybe if I didn't make you happy, you should watch my next video, which will include the overview and gameplay of all of the units of the EU side. That will be uploaded during this week when I get the time to record my commentary, so you don't hear a lot of background noise, someone else in the house, all of that stuff. So please continue to watch this video. I think I included all of the generals and all of the units, their prices and their general informations and their player power. So enjoy. Thanks for the feedback, everyone. I couldn't expect something like this to happen in a million years. Just started YouTube a little more over 2 weeks now, I think. So many people have watched my first Command & Conquer game already. It's going up by 200 views a day almost. It's just unbelievable. I've only had good comments so far. I wouldn't be surprised if there also come some negative comments, which should be normal. If there's anything you'd like to give me, yeah, I'll be happy to take every constructive feedback as possible. I'll try to keep in touch with everyone on YouTube, on the forums. I'll try to answer everyone who's listening. If it was possible, I would have included a lot of cool CNC music like Hell's March. Some of you people are wondering, Hell's March, what's that? Well, if you played CNC games before, that's one of the only songs you should remember, if it's only one. You could Google it up. Maybe could provide you guys a link to stream them online for free on a legal way, because YouTube doesn't allow this on a legal way, so I'm not doing that right now. But anyways, After I've uploaded this video, I'll start to work on editing my EU video with all of the units, their super weapons, their abilities, their micromanagement. And after those two videos I will probably listen to the community on the official Command & Conquer forums, where I also include a list of all my videos, listen to the feedback, ask everyone which content they want to see, which general they want to see next. I'll try to answer them, I'll try to suggest some stuff perhaps, and I'll just see which video will be up after those videos. Another thing I'd like to talk about is the premium in this game. So far they're doing a good job. In the end of this video you will also see an overview as of how many it'll cost to buy a certain amount of VP points, for which price and how long you'll get premium for that. Yes, you can buy premium for a few days, a week or a month. As of now they're trying to change it every time, so it could change next week or in 2 weeks or half a year. I don't know that for now, so please try to understand. I could say something wrong by the time you're watching this video. I'll just try to explain what I know right now and what I think of what will happen in the future. Well, let's get to it. In the future they obviously have to make some sort of money. It's free to play, but hey, people are developing this in the best possible way, so they should earn money, which is a normal thing, and people have to pay for that. But it's hard to find the balance. I could figure that, well, if I was a creator, it's hard to find the balance between paying and non-paying players. If you're not paying, you should be able to win or be the best at this game, but you obviously should have some advantages if you decide to do and pay for premium. Well, what are the advantages? The advantages of a premium game is that people will, if they implemented it the correct way, which I think they will keep on paying for this game, which means that this developer, even though people already play this for a long time, they will still earn money off the people, which means that they could provide and keep providing new content all the time. New content like new maps, new generals, new skills, new perks. Well, to me guys, this is a big advantage, because normally with non-free-to-play games, if a developer decides to bring out a game, you pay, for example, 60 bucks, 60 euros, 40 euros, or another, yeah, however, how much you want to call it, and then you play the game. You have online service if it's multiplayer. But yeah, after a while, most of those games, they don't have support anymore. They don't get patched. They keep on stuck with different bugs. Yeah, and the reason that developers aren't really updating it is because they don't really earn money off this game anymore. But the advantages of this right now is, as long as people play this, they will earn money. They'll keep on improving the game. Eventually they'll bring out a Red Alert universe Command & Conquer with the same Frostbite 2 engine as of it is now. Well, to me that sounds like a good thing. I love Red Alert, I love Tiberian Sun, I love all of the Command & Conquer games, but I'm a little bit concerned about how much it'll cost. I'll try to explain what I mean with this. I've tried a few free-to-play games, World of Tanks, I even tried League of Legends for a few minutes. I didn't really get into it, I haven't really tried as well. Same goes for Dota 2 and all of those other stuff like World of Tanks, World of Warplanes, or however it's called in Steam, the free flying game simulator. But I do know a few players who do play free-to-play games, and I know that they eventually spend a lot more than the 60 or 70 bucks which a normal game would cost. And as much as I like this game, I hope they will not implement the premium feature in the future, which makes you forced or almost forced to pay for premium to get the most out of this game. I know it's a hard thing for the developers to find the line of where you can ask players to play for free, enjoy, and don't get too much of a disadvantage versus the premium, always paying and probably hooked or addicted players, which spend a lot of money on this game. Well, I've just explained a few of the negatives of premium, and now I'll get to something else, which is basically if a game is free to play and it doesn't have the best or the highest system requirements, you could always invite a friend you see and just ask him to give this game a try for once, and utilize this to its best and try out different sorts of generals without him having to pay the game first. I think this is a good thing because people tend to try something which is free in the first place, not something like a demo with just one level, but they can actually choose a general, enjoy it and get some points. In the end, if they decide they like it so much, they can also buy something and get an extra general, or just don't pay at all. Maybe there's something, someone's little brother or someone's friend who isn't really into paying for games, and they'll just download it, play it for free casually. The casuals get a daily bonus, so the daily bonus is a big deal because it gets so much extra points versus the player which plays 1 day a week, 24 hours, for example. You get so much more points for just one game if you do one game a day, and this means more people will play it, and more people playing this means more players, more money, a better game. And as the developers have stated before, that they can get to the Red Alert universe, modern new game type with the Frostbite 2 engine modified to its fullest as of now, with all of the destructibility and such. And what about you guys? Are you CNC fans or are you new to this game? If you just struck by this video and this is the first time you've seen something like this game, how long have you been playing this game? Where are you from? What is your favorite general ever? Or maybe your favorite game? I'm really into this, guys. I'm really trying to get you guys to know me, and I'll try to know everyone as long as I can who is watching my videos, to improve as much as I can and to be able to provide you guys as much as quality as possible. I really love to make you the videos you'd like to see. In the near future, it's my birthday, so I'll try to get a very fast hard drive so I can record for longer games than just 30 minutes, so I don't have to use my SSD for the best and the longest gameplay, which gives me a little bit more room to edit them and to provide you guys more videos than ever before. So, did you sign up for the beta already? Did you buy the Ultimate Collection in Origin? Or do you have the beta but you didn't buy the Ultimate Collection? I can say for a fact that I actually have all the original discs, which goes back all to 1995, I think. I am not sure if the Dune, which isn't really CNC saga, if they brought this game earlier than 95, but I can remember that I have all the expansions and the aftermath or the counters. Oh well, I cannot remember the expansions of the original CNC game, but what I do remember is the typical way if you sign in to an online game with all the noisy, faxy, electric buzz sound, which gives me nostalgic feelings, and the fact that you couldn't play a skirmish game, which you had to wait until Red Alert came out, which was also a game which I played for quite some time. Also, I played that a little bit online, but not as much yet. I was very young at that time, but I really enjoyed it. I remember all of the music, the sounds. If I go back on YouTube, find the music of that day, it brings back good memories. I've played that, quite much with my friends, which enjoyed the game at that time as well. After Red Alert, I bought Tiberian Sun, the first game, and the expansion with all of the new units. I even wasn't really old yet, but I even had a program so I could modify the game for personal preference, create your own units, give them their own power, their range, their look, their color, all of that good stuff you could possibly do, creating your own mod just for the Tiberian Sun game. After the Tiberian Sun game, the campaign and some online gaming, I went to, I think it was Red Alert 2. Red Alert 2 was the game which I probably played the most. Mainly Yuri's Revenge expansion. I've played that competitively. I think I was at its high times somewhere between number 60 and 150 in the world for 1 month. Basically they reset each ladder, their ranking and stuff. After a month, I think it was a month or 4 weeks. I cannot remember that to be exact. Some of you people might remember me. It was Steph NL123. Well, I'd be really surprised if someone actually remembers that, because I cannot really remember someone else's name except for my real life friends who also played this game. Well, basically in this video I've already showed you quite some perks. At the top you can see control, command, global perks. Some of the perks actually have more ranks. The first one being very cheap, for example 50 CP points, going up to 100 for the better bonus. They can include build time improvements. For example, you can build infantry a little bit faster, tanks. Your tanks can fire faster, your tanks can move faster. And your player powers, you can also change them out when you're using the arsenal. I haven't really tested it out yet, but basically if you use arsenal perks, it means if you have, for example, 5 different generals of the same faction, you can basically switch between their perks and some perks which you're already given, like the crate, the extra crate, which gives you some bonuses, like I think it was veterancy. So far I'm trying to save my points mainly for generals. I might get a few perks which are only a few points. I hope I didn't bore you too much with all of the data, but due to popular demand and requests I decided to just really make this video, even though it might not be as exciting as a cool gameplay. But at least it can be very informative for all those players who would like to see really all the perks, their prices, their required level. Yes, you can level up. I actually don't know the max level yet. I think the highest requirement for a perk is somewhat or somewhere at level 50. I don't know if they have a level cap, but I can tell you that when they bring out a big patch, all of your points are reset, so you can basically buy the same general again, which I haven't done yet. I decided to buy one of the new generals called Blackjack instead of the salvage junkyard general from the GLA, which actually had the battle bus, which you could drive around, put in, I think it was 2 units, deploy, and after it deploys or it gets destroyed, it turns into a bunker with its own health. And when it's in a bunker you can shoot out of it. So for example, I harassed the opponents a lot with that and it worked fairly well. And everything you bought you can see an overview in their menus as well, just like you see at this point. If you click on profile, you have a basic overview of your perks, your achievements, your game development, how much money you make on average. You also have ladders. I'm not very high on the ladders yet because they have reset all of the data and I haven't really played that much since the patch because I was too busy making all of the cool videos for you guys. I think I've covered it all right now. If I haven't, please let me know and I'll try to fix it and reply. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more, please subscribe, like, favorite or even comment. Let me guys know what you think. And I'll hope to see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.